Well, winter's finally here. That's us in for cold and dark nights right up until March at the earliest. There's a lot of sickness going around. I myself currently have a chest infection. And here in the UK, it's a hard time of year, especially with the rising cost of living. With heating, electricity and other expenses just going through the roof. Never mind saving for the upcoming holiday season. Welcome to a new channel, so just sit down, chill out, and here's some quick and easy recipes for free cheap winter warmer soups to get you through this hard time of the year. If you could think of anything else to add, why not drop a comment? I've got this bag of parsnips for 26p and it is full to the brim. Now this is out of date. I don't think they tell you what dates things go out nowadays, but I bought this reduced for 26p. A bag of parsnips normally about 85p. So for this recipe we'll need our bag of parsnips, half a diced onion. We'll also want some potatoes. In terms of spices, we want some black pepper. This is just whatever pepper I have that I put into this. We want some ground white pepper, more so for taste than anything else. We want some salt, cooking salt or table salt, kosher salt, whatever, doesn't really matter. And we want some stock, if you want to be vegan, halal or whatever, some vegetarian stock cubes. If you want to be not vegan, we've got some chicken stock cubes. It's up to you. You know, you can change it. It's up to your own personal preference. Okay? So, vegetable stock cubes, chicken stock cubes. And then for flavour, it's also personal preference. So, we've got some cumin's gone. Tandoori masala. If you want like more of a South Asia, Indian, Pakistani kind of spice. And we've got some Chinese curry sauce if that's what you want as well. So that's the general idea. The whole idea is all about making soups and how you want your soups to be done. And welcome to another episode of Cheap Soups. So what I'll do now is I will prepare the veg. Okay, see, my inspiration for this was these 26p bag of parsnips. I have a parsnip in a bowl and we're going to put some water in it to stop it from bruising. Okay, so we've got a parsnip in the saucepan and there's water in it now, so set that aside. This is completely up to you, so you can use potato, you can use swede, you can use turnip, just any like thicker root veg. And we're not doing this because of flavour. No, we're doing this because it's cheap. We're doing this for like a bulking agent basically. So just peel your potatoes into the bowl and we'll be good. So these are not good potatoes. I think they're like white potatoes or whatever you call them in the UK. But they're not great. They're just cheap starchy potatoes that no one really cares about. And you need to put them into water before they start to go off. So but yeah, you use potatoes. I'm an Irishman, obviously, so I'm probably going to say this more than anyone else, but you can use potatoes in a lot of stuff. Like, a lot of stuff. And they're always going to be good. And that's why we love potatoes. It's a perfectly peeled potato. I say so myself, so I'm just going to put that in the water. Sticky one, that one. Look at this starch. These potatoes are so starchy. Okay, so that's all of our fruit prepped. Okay, so that's all our vegetables prepped. We've got parsnip, potato, onion. Now, this is an additional step. You don't need it. It's soup. It's going to be nice whether or not you have it, okay? But I'm going to add in a clove of garlic just to prove how much you don't need this clove of garlic. I'm only going to add in one, but this is a luxury, right? You really don't need it. The only time you're ever going to need this is... Well, you're never going to need it actually, you're just going to want it. But the only time you're ever going to want it is if it's left over in your kitchen from something the night before, so... Just like the onion, like this is a good leftover soup, you know. Okay, so we've got our stew basically. Sunflower, vegetable, whatever you have, it's all Gucci. And then into a wok. Just use a spatula or whatever you have handy. I have a spider strainer, so that's what I'm going to use. Okay, I'm going to turn up the high heat as well. I'm just going to fry this. Let it caramelize. Now, if I wanted to look at my pantry and I found some honey, I could add it in. Maybe I will. Because I'm not using it. Add in a wee dozen sugar. Just enough. So that's about 2 teaspoons. And then some salt. I bought this a long time ago and I just filled up my own stuff, so yeah, just sea salt. So we're not trying to cook this, but what we're trying to do is we're trying to brown it a wee bit just for that flavour that we want. So. Alright. Boosh. Boosh, boosh, boosh. Soup. So, salted butter. You should have this in your fridge. If you don't, seek help. And then just bring that up to a boil. Once again. Salt. Pepper. And bring to boil. So this has been simmering for about 15 minutes, and it already looks curry, doesn't it? So pretty cool, pretty cool. Before we do that, we need to make a decision, right? We have Madras curry powder here, tandoori masala. If you wanted to go a wee bit different, we also have Chinese curry sauce. And that's the beauty of soup, is that It's honestly just cheap vegetables and whatever flavor you want. So I think I'm gonna go for tandoori masala because this is sort of like the most common household curry paste that you probably have. It's really not. I'm gonna take 2 generous teaspoons. Right, well, tablespoons. So that's half a tablespoon. Okay, and another half. Just whatever I have, and then you get more of this. But it's not expensive. It's like £1.80, £2 at your local Asian supermarket. You can get in Tesco's as well. Whatever, it'll just be more expensive. And then we'll mix that in. And now it's gonna really smell like curry. It also sounds a bit different now, actually. Okay, so take that off the heat. It's starting to pop and bang because it's now becoming a soup. I haven't even blended this yet, by the way, and that's pretty soupy texture, actually. Bit of cauliflower in this might be nice. But that's how soups work, is like you just do whatever you think and then you see how it goes. So, alright. Should I blend it just to make it pretty for the video? I don't think I will, you know. So this is your curry parsnip soup, right? Amazing. Like, it actually is so lovely. I haven't cooked anything with cream recently, but what I do have is some green onions from a Chinese style meal I made the other night. There we go. There's your curry parsnip soup. I could make it look better, but it's also quite late here, so I don't think I will. But yeah, look at it in all of its beauty, and we'll go in for a taste. So I decided not to blend this because I know some of you guys don't have a blender, and also like the veg is so tender and the flavors are so overpowered by the curry that you probably won't even be able to tell what's what anyway. So yeah, gorgeous, creamy, rich, warm, really lovely, and most enjoyable, cheap. So this is one bowl of soup. I think we've got ignore the spoon that fell in here, but I'd say we've probably got another 3 or 4 soups in there. And okay, fair enough. Yeah, you know, your tandoori masala or garam masala or whatever is going to cost £1.80, but and vegetable oil is, you know, £1.80 for a bottle. So whatever way you want to look at it, but we'll try it with a wee bit of the garnish. So spring onion, chili. It'd actually be lovely with a bit of coconut milk. Even better, actually. So yeah, great soup. Highly recommend. Cheap winter warmer.